I love this character, and I'll never play her again. But I also feel a huge sense of accomplishment. I'm so happy with the movie when I watched it. It's just the perfect way to end. It's so intense and emotional and satisfying. So I'm mostly just feel excited now for it to be released, for people to see it.
It's bittersweet. We are taking a lot of love and respect and friendship off this movie. We all had such a great time together. And for me, I loved Effie. I was really influenced by her sense of style. I wear a lot more color now. I'd probably just be wearing black 24/7 if it wasn't for Effie. And I am very sad that I won't get to see these lovely people as often anymore.
It's such an atypical thing, living with a character so long. You know, it's such a rarity. I mean, we get 28 days, we get 36 days, we get 2 weeks. We barely get any rehearsal. You know, you're in and out, and then, you know, like 4 years later, you're talking about it in a press conference, and then that's all you get, you know? And then it lives forever, longer than you do, you know, on this sort of eternal shelf life of film. So it's a very strange, you know, industry to create something you love with people who you fall in love with and then have to leave it.
The first Hunger Games movie was really the first film that I'd ever done. So I had the opportunity to learn an incredible amount about acting specifically while working with the wonderful cast.
The intent of this, of Suzanne Collins, of me, of everyone actually who was involved in this project, is that it would be a catalyst for young people all over the world, everywhere, that they would see in it their doom and the possibility for a decent future.
The manipulation of the media and the ability of the media to control the population, I think, is a very powerful theme throughout the book. And I think young people are very savvy about media and really understand the degree to which the message is constructed for effect. And I think President Snow and the Capitol in general show an extraordinary ability to keep a population in line through the production and consumption of media, whether it's through the Hunger Games and the televising of the Hunger Games and the turning brutality into entertainment, or through the propaganda wars which follow. And I think one of the most interesting dynamics in the story is to see how then President Coyne, who starts out with a sort of gray appearance and a gray presentational style, learns to take on the tools, you know, that you become your enemy. As you imitate your enemy, you become your enemy. And she imitates the media savvy of the Capitol and eventually takes it to levels that surpass what anybody might have expected.
There are a lot of messages in this movie. Sacrifice, the personal sacrifice that's needed for change. The importance of being involved, of doing something. You know, Katniss lived in one district, and it was unfair, and there was frustration, but she didn't know. It was all she knew. It wasn't until she was selected for the games that she traveled around the country and realized that this frustration was everywhere. And so I think one of the most important messages is that of sacrifice, of the consequence of war. She's kind, she's ruthless, she's independent-minded. She's strong but merciful. I wish that I could have a percentage of her courage and thoughtfulness. She inspires me in every way.